Yo, what up guys, Decided here to give you an update on my journey so far in Once Human Dreamzone. Endless Dream Scenario was recently launched and part of their annual update 2.0, and I have been taking a look at it for a few hours yesterday, well, more than a few hours. I did post a video showing my early beginner process where I hopped into the game and what I experienced as a newer player coming into this dream zone and how I failed so much when I attempted to actually enter the dream zone. What do I mean? I'll maybe put the clip up there so you can see. This dream zone, this looks like this, that if right now in the world it looks normal, right? You experience the game just like you've always done in other scenarios. But if you check the map, it's not just a normal day right here in Once Human. This scenario has these spots right here that has Omen, deep dreamers, and light dreamers. Basically, it's a nightmare whenever you go into these zones and you cannot avoid them for some reason. A lot of resources you need here to progress your account, to progress your game, to progress your damage, weapons, armor, build things are inside this dream zone. So whenever I enter there, the scenario just changes. You can't just chill in the dream zone forever. There's a timer right there showing 14 minutes. You can see the timer up there, that how long I can stay in this dream zone. I can go fight some enemies or pick up some of these blobs right here to get weapon crafting items, but it's not so easy like that. So what did I do? I decided to do the easy way by joining an army of players who are going into this dream zone and exploring from one dream zone to the other. What they did, they just keep going from one to the other, go to this one, go to this one. We kept knocking everything down. We did not take down the Omen yet though. We took down a lot of dream zone. If you don't take down the light dreamers, they buff the deep dreamers. If you don't take down the deep dreamers, they buff the Omens. So we basically have to take down all the deep dreamers around an area in order to kill or knock down this Omen. They do respawn too. So that's one thing that I found out yesterday while I was exploring this. Hopefully this my video guys I'm doing help newer players who are experiencing this endless dream zone for the first time. Right now, let me give you a little update on my shack that I have right here. I have all the basics I need to survive the world. Finally, I started out my base in this first area where it's kind of peaceful. You can see there's not a lot of dream zones or a lot of Omen spots around here. So I started in this peaceful area, you know, got my ores, got some animals, got some first little weapons, but I wasn't doing any damage. I still did not have any armor on me. Why? If you check my gear, you can see just one chest armor right here. That's what I have. I still don't have a helmet. I don't have a mask, or no glove, no pants. Okay, I do have a glove, but if I try to equip it, it says I'm not high enough to equip this glove. What does that mean? At a lower level like this, you cannot equip a tier 5 glove. That's what I found out too, and well, I already knew that from previous scenarios, but you can always go to your crafting bench right here, your armor crafting bench, press G and craft a lower tier armor that fits you. At my level right now, I can craft tier 4, but being the stubborn person I am, I refuse to craft tier 4 weapons. I wanted to wait until I hit level 40 so I can just go ahead and craft tier 5 weapons, right, and armor. So that's what I was waiting for right now. The weapon I'm currently running is gonna be the Crit Pulse, because I'm kind of got bored with Boom Boom and Bond builds. So maybe I'll get back to it if this Crit Pulse does not work for me. So I'm currently using a tier 4 Crit Pulse weapon because you cannot do without a weapon. I kept running out of bullets because you have to always come here, get more ores to craft more bullets. So in the supplies workbench. So I was like, Crit Pulse is just gonna use less arrows. You cannot use steel arrows or anything like that to get it done. So that's the first update right here. My ammo is still not there where it is, but I can get it. It's just a few more hours or a few more levels to go. Currently level 33. I might have to settle and use tier 4 ammo. You cannot keep running into battles and let others carry you. So I guess that's the biggest thing that I learned yesterday, that you will need others to carry you in this scenario as a newer player coming in, except you do not want to ever go into this dream zone. You just want to explore and enjoy the real world where you're not in a dream zone getting attacked by things all the time, right? So that's something you need to know. If you want to enter the dream zone, you need other players. For example, right now, if I go to the chat and scroll down a little bit, you can see somebody, Victor Melons, just posted Black Region River Heart area. He gives the coordinates. It's Wall 3 region, Miss Memory. That means that's the Miss Memory is the person who can buy those items from. Now, one thing I bought from Miss Memory that is kind of useful is this Crystal Selection Gift Pack. Now, if I open one of the crystal selection, you see that it's asking me not the entire 33. Come on now, just one. Let me open one. So you can choose any of these crystals that you need, and you definitely need them to build armors. You definitely need them to build your weapons. You need this crystal even to repair broken weapons. Needs a lot of all these resources, right? So this is one huge thing that I got from that Miss Memory. So when you see players posting Miss Memory location, is because other players are always searching for where she is in those dream zone areas. So when you see her, you can just click, go to the perfect wall 3 that they say she is, and go get those resources from her. This is not all she sells. She also has mods, weapon mods, and armor mods for you. High level, high tier ones also, depending on the resources you have to exchange with her to buy it. And what do you get the resources from? By beating those light dreamers and deep dreamers. That gives you the resources to buy from her. All right, there's one more thing I'm missing out on. Ooh, check out my water system that I got going right here, because believe it or not, you do need purified water. One thing I did to level up this much to level 33 is by participating in every open world activity that is posted right here. One just get posted. Join a public crisis event, Dark Side, and some of these public crisis events take place in a place that is highly polluted, where your health bar that you see right here, the white bar, just goes to black, and it's a polluted zone. You only have 1 HP left to survive. So the only solution is to craft this tea. This I don't currently have it right now. I ran out of the tea. So this tea kind of gets your sanity back a little bit for you, but it doesn't stay. It just keeps, your sanity keeps going down. So I decided to plant my first crop, which is going to be wheat. And with the wheat I planted, I can go ahead and claim this all this purified water. With the wheat that I planted, I can now craft my first malt ale. Malt ale is good because it's used to prevent sanity from dropping due to environmental conditions and heat stroke for 30 minutes. So I can be in those polluted zones for longer and not have to rely on this. Because whenever I get so low in sanity, some monsters just come out of nowhere, they spawn and they begin to try to take you down to hell. I think I have a clip of that when it happens live on stream. I was taken down to hell, but some players are saying one day I begin to chase you. If you got low sanity, you can just exit the game, try to exit the game and relog in quick. So those monsters that grab you and try to take you down don't, kill you. And yeah, if you're low on sanity, the best one is the malt ale. But in order to get the malt ale, you will have to get purified water, which I got from my purification system. You can always fetch water from the river to boil, but that's not purified water. But if you put it in this large water filter or the little one, it works that way. For some reason, I don't know, I decided to get crude or fuel refining right here done. This is not a polluted zone, an oil-rich zone. So this is Blackfell. You see how far I've gone from the early stages of Deadville and Mayor's Market, and now in Blackfell. I also joined a hive, which you can teleport to other players' houses in the hive. I don't have all my deviants out yet though. I don't have a lot of good deviants. All these ones are level 1 and so on, because I've not gone to play those games that gives you the deviant. I think I have a clip from my previous account where I got a lot of deviants from that game. Maybe the cooldown from that one is affecting this one, but I'll go to that mission today if I can find it. Now let's talk resources, in-game resources, because yesterday in that live stream or in that video, I forgot to talk about all the huge resources that you can miss out on if you don't participate in this. Besides this stellar stairway that you normally get for playing the game, you have a lot of Starchrom for free for just logging in and playing the game. Starchrom is what allows you to use the wish machine. I currently don't have a wish machine here, to summon more weapons, more armor, to unlock a lot of good items. So you need a lot of Starchrom if you want to upgrade. Just like you saw, I'm currently using a 4-star or 5-star weapon, 5-star armors. You need Starchroms to make that happen. You don't want to rely on tier 1 1-star armor and weapons. It don't do a lot of damage. So Starchrom will help you upgrade that. The next reward that they are offering is this loot crates. If I go to the events, or no, the loot crates themselves, loot crate, this one, it's not for free. Normally you don't get it for free, but if you participate right now, you can get this for free. Open, skip cutscene. Hope it's not too loud. So this is Abyssal Finale, and it's currently available to pick up you get all this. It's cosmetics basically. This loot crate is cosmetics. Once human does not give you items that will give you an upper hand above other players. All the items they give for sale are just cosmetic upgrades. It doesn't boost your damage. It doesn't give you any abilities that other players do not have. So it's all a level playing field, but at least you look cool when you're doing it. So if you want to look cool while doing it, you can also enjoy 30% off on this Christian discount that is currently going on. You can see it top right there. You can buy it. I currently have 360 Christians that I can also use to purchase some in-game cosmetics, right? So the Light Forge, I currently, do I like this one, or do I wanted glass? That's what I was saving my Christians for, but I've been opening on this one on my other account. Maybe I should also go for this one. I currently have 2 out of the 3. There should be some more to claim. Eternal Land, Dream. This is what I was talking about. For logging in, how many days? 8 days. You get all this Starchrom. See, they've been giving the Starchrom. I've not used it yet to wish for anything yet. And this is where the Light Forge ingots come from too. This is what you use to open the loot crates, right? And then on the 8th day, we finally get to unlock a free sets. So you don't always look well, a lot of players will unlock it, so you guys will all look the same, I guess, in some way. But if you want to look different, you can always get more Christians and buy some other different character design and cosmetic that you want. But I appreciate this one. Even if you don't wear the entire outfit, you can just wear the shirt or the pants or anything like that, or the mask. It's pink though. It's pink. Dreamland Fantasy, so that's why it's looking like this. But yeah, others you can also get. Dragon Maker Operation is also going on. This has a bunch of other resources for you. Dreamland Pop Tickets. This Dreamland Pop Tickets is what you use to get these deviants. So I will go check out all these ones today, because I need better deviants than the current ones I have, and invite local server friends to enter your securement squad. So within your friends, you can always unlock more of this one. Dreamland Task. Oh, I even have some already unlocked. I've not claimed all this. Will it allow me now to do anything here? Not sure. So it's giving me some. I didn't know I have all this. I've even maxed it out. Anyway, so with this Dreamland Pop Ticket, I can now go ahead and play that Dreamland events. I've claimed everything, right? There's still some more for me to claim right there. And what else? What else? What else? It's telling me to claim something. Infinite Dreamland. I've visited this location. I've not visited the other ones, right? The Deviant one, I've not done it. So in order to, but it gives me the rewards also. I thought you have to do it before it gives you the reward. This one, okay, I've done it on the previous account. This is the one I want to go get some deviants from, but they didn't let me do it because of cooldown or something. All right, so I think that's all my updates for day 1. My electricity has been upgraded from solar to now using water for electricity. This gives you 30 watts instead of the solar panels I was using earlier. Where is it? I still have 3 solar panels, which gives you only 15 watts each. So this is a bigger upgrade, and you can have a limited number of power generating equipment in one area at the same time. I do have my garage in here. I've spawned the 2 items I need, bikes and a bicycle. Just in case this one gets broken in battle, I can always use this one to traverse the terrain around, right? So those are the 2 I need. No 4-wheel drive right now, but you can always grab that. I've not built anything interesting, but I got my base in a place where I can have access to tungsten, because at this stage, yeah, tungsten is important. I should be using a solar drill right now. I went to the market, the general market, where players have a lot of items up for sale in exchange for energy links, and the amount that we are selling solar drills for was outrageous. So I decided not to buy. Where is the market again? There it is. You can always teleport right here to find some items that you don't have by yourself. You can go in there and buy from other players. All right, so in this update, like I said, I'm ready for the Dream Zone. I showed you the clips where I can now follow other players, just like Cosmetic Tempest just says he found Hale's moving house. That's not, but I'm not going to go in by myself. Whenever somebody posts that they're going to do a light dreamer or a deep dreamer or the Omen, I jump into that world and join them in that battle, and that's how I've been getting by without armor, with a low level weapon. But by the time I begin to get my 4-star items or level 4 or tier 4 items crafted right now, I will be ready. Right now I don't know what to do, and you have to decide on your own what type of weapon build you want to go for, or armor build. So that's what I'm trying to decide. That's why I have not crafted yet. You can also ask V, right? You can summon V and press F. I didn't mention that yesterday. To view commissions, get your commissions done and claim your rewards. This gives you also a ton of experience, right? See, I just got to level 34 by claiming my commissions for the first time I did it. I didn't talk about this one. As for the journey and tasks, most of them are telling me to do things in the dream zone, so no pressure. Activate 3 nightmare tubes. You don't have to kill them. Just have enough of those awakening sand or those things you break from the clock and activate it, run away. Activate another one, run away. You can't solo it. Basically, most players will always invite you to want to come and fight along, and they've already activated it. So if you want to get missions like this done, just go activate one of those light dreamers and run away. I've done one. They're asking me now to do 3, and in order to do it, you need to get those resources inside the dream zone to activate them. That's the next one I'll knock out. After then, will the tax be over, or will another one come up? I think more world tax will come up. As for the journeys, I've been knocking them out. Where are the journeys? Scenario challenges will be done slowly, but they are getting there. Even into the wild, the second scenario challenges, have been getting them done. Yeah, there is one more thing. V, I wanted to talk to V about it. That's my build. What weapon you want to go for? Is it bond build? Is it crit pulse? Is it boom? What do you call it now? There are lots of different build. Frost build is also there. You have to decide. You can't just pick up a weapon and go into the battle and say you like the shotgun. So you have to decide what type of build you want to go for, and this will determine how much damage you do in battle or how long you survive. So you can always go here and check featured builds that the game has given to you as a guide on how to proceed. Let me just scroll through. It's been a while right there. So if I want to do crit pulse right now, if I follow this intro guide, I tell you what weapon to craft, what mods to get with the weapon, and what armor to craft, what mods to get on the armor, and secondary weapon, key gear. Everything is right here for you to know. And of course, you always have to go check out the dungeon or the silo to go beat to get all those things. There are dedicated guides on YouTube that can tell you about which particular build you want to go for. People have done guides on them, show you huge damage numbers. I'm a huge fan of damage in this game, so that's why my house is not as beautiful at that as that one right there. It will never be as beautiful as that. I'll probably build a hut, still with no roof though, but a wooden box. That's what you expect. But in other scenarios, I have taken time out to build something amazing, and maybe if I have time, I can do it. So it's not all battle. Sometimes you can just take a break and enjoy the scene and build something amazing in Once Human, right? Just like this player did. Whenever he logs into the game, he enjoys it, and other players get to admire what you've done too, right? So that's nice. All right, is there any other thing I've not covered right now in this video? Let me quickly check my notes. Once Human. Well, you know what to do. If you have not started playing Once Human right now, head to the link in the pinned comment or in the description to download Once Human. Jump into a novice server first. Learn the ropes before you come into this endless dream scenario. Except you don't mind coming straight into endless dream and not going into the dream zone. Because this is the dream zone. Endless dream is the scenario itself. You can just chill, and except you want to be carried all the time by your players, just like other players, just like I am currently being carried by other players who have all their armor and weapons stacked out already because they've been playing for more hours than I have been, right? So I just hopped in yesterday, enjoyed a little bit of the early beginner grind, and now I'm going towards the end game where I can now craft tier 5 weapons and begin to stack up a lot of damage and nuke everything and get more resources to upgrade my base, upgrade my gear, and enjoy the game basically, and get this dream dispelled eventually, right? That's what we're all trying to do. There's a progress bar that shows what the entire server is doing in terms of the progress. You can see we're currently at 68% ominous corrosion, and we are all trying to do what we can. Each time you clear a dream zone, you gain purification contribution and unlock personal rewards. So we are all working towards this, and of course we have another elusive reality coming up that we all have to work towards. We have the 5th one coming up, Endless Shadows, and the Endless Dream itself, where we have to fight a huge world boss. Currently we are doing some Manibus arms, but this one will be the entire huge world boss that we have to defeat. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more gaming content. If you join me on stream twitch.tv/5D, I will play more Once Human Dreamzone to make sure I get all my things I need to do to become more, stronger in the game in general. See you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching. Bye.